So Orange is the New Black, Season 1, Episode 4. The focus character is Claudette, who it turns out ran a possibly illegal maid service and did kill the employer because he was abusing them. So definitely fitting with the themes of this, where it's a very sympathetic crime, but you can still see why she would get in trouble for it. And so far, they've all been like that. So like at least the three that we've seen for sure. Although this one also technically doesn't show her getting arrested, so maybe it was not for that at all, but something else. We'll see what happens with that. But as for the rest of it, we have kind of an odd thing developing between Nikki and Alex, who, by the way, I also finally recognized as Donna from that 70s show. I never really watched it, but I saw a few scenes while it was going on, and there's no mistaking that voice. It was kind of bugging me, but I finally figured it out. And then I looked it up to make sure. Sure enough, it was her. But other than that, we have people working in the electrical shop trying to fix things. And there's one really funny bit now where the voice of Smoky Quartz, Nikki, is called Rabbit Pearl as she's gouging a hole in the wall. So that's pretty fun to see now because Pearl's not part of Smoky Quartz, so they could both be there together. But there's this whole thing about Piper possibly being set up as stealing a screwdriver because she doesn't remember taking one, and that's never really resolved, so I'm guessing that'll come back somehow. And right now, I'm definitely thinking it was Alex, because otherwise there's no reason for her to be in the scene where Piper first finds out it's in her pocket. But also, this ends up somewhere that was really confusing to me. Anyone in the comments who knows what's going on, and it's not a spoiler, help me out. Because the guy in charge of the place finds the screwdriver in his car, which suggests that after Boo finds it under Piper's mattress, she put it there, so everything would just go back to normal. But then she's also shown to still have it, so I have no idea what's really supposed to be going on there. Because they actually show the guy finding it, and he's clearly not just buying another one to fix everything. But maybe the answer's still coming, I don't know. But if anyone actually can tell me it's not a spoiler, please do that. Other than that, we also have this whole thing about one of the inmates getting released, which went somewhere I was completely not expecting, which is kind of a new thing for the show. Usually I could vaguely tell what's going on, but the whole thing about her girlfriend trying to get her plant drugs on her so she'd have to stay there was definitely a big surprise, and also ties in quite well to the whole thing with Piper possibly adding more stuff onto her sentence, which doesn't end up happening. So I'm still guessing that considering this is still, I think, the first week of her being in the prison, this show is just going to show her 15 months, and then that'll be in a really slowed down pace, outside of when the seasons are released in the real world, because there's 5 seasons now, and from what I understand, there's still 2 to go. But also, we get some more weird stuff of the guard with the mustache, who's slowly been revealed to be this incredibly perverted, corrupt guy. And from what I've read, the actor is actually improvising a lot of this, which I hope was not the case with Feeling Up Piper, because otherwise that would be really nasty stuff, and I hope the show would not condone that by actually showing it. But I'm guessing it wasn't, because the people behind this really seem to know when to draw the line and that kind of thing. Except with calling Piper bisexual explicitly, because that is still weird that they refuse to do that. And so that's this episode. Still very much enjoying the show, looking forward to seeing where it goes next. And it's kind of in the same area that season 1 of Lost was for me, where the thing I'm most looking forward to is who I'm going to learn more about in the next episode, more than the stuff in modern day. But that's also really good on its own, unlike some of season 1 of Lost. So it has that going for it too. And I'll see you all in the next episode.